so proud of you.
Thanks, Mom. My parents always hoped that I'd do better than they did. Get a good education, become somebody. I chose Jackson State for many reasons. The faculty and staff seem to care. I have the resources I need to grow and learn. It's affordable. And I'm more than just a face in a crowd. At Jackson State, I matter. Yeah, I'm getting a great education, but I'm fulfilling a dream too.
Now is the best time to choose Jackson State.
For enrollment, 601-979-2911.
Good day to you. You are tuned to the AP Award-winning and Jazz Week-nominated WJSU. I am your host, Tanya Scott, and this is All Things Social, the entertainment and lifestyle segment that helps you explore the very best of happenings in Jackson and around the state. We also preview and review worldwide book and movie, CD releases. From time to time, we give you tips to plan the perfect event. And we even share exciting volunteer opportunities with you. What are we discussing today? Well, you'll have to stick around to find out. We'll be right back.
Politics, family, finance, faith. Too often the conversations are limited to the people we know and the places we live. But in our fast-paced world, it's important to know the new faces at the table and the new ideas that shape our world. Whether it's immigration or the politics of race and gender or parenting in a multicultural family, we offer real conversation about real issues. I'm Michelle Martin. Join us as we talk about what's beyond the headlines on Tell Me More from NPR News.
Join the Talk Fest on Tell Me More with Michelle Martin, weeknights at 7 on Cool and Current WJSU.
And we're back with All Things Social on WJSU. On today's segment, we talk with Funmi Franklin, better known as Queen, the founder of T.A.P.S, Thick and Proud Sisters of Jackson, Mississippi, and part of the team presenting the model showcase entitled Fashion and Full Frames. She's joining us today to speak with us about what's going on inside of this full-framed movement. Queen, welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Tell me about T.A.P.S, the organization, and even more importantly, how it came about.
T.A.P.S came about because I am full-framed, and I started realizing in the last maybe, 3 months or so, that being full-framed came with the price that I didn't realize until in the recent past. So I started talking to other women who were full-framed, and I realized that it could be problematic because not having that self-awareness and self-esteem leads to bad choices. It leads to complacency, and it tends to dictate how we treat people, treat ourselves, raise our children, make life choices that are not always positive. So in my desire to bring women out of the mindset of just being there, I wanted to bring women to a point of feeling beautiful inside and then outward, instead of feeling like they had to be outwardly beautiful in order to feel good inside. So that's the key. You got to bring it from inside to outside. And what we're trying to do is pull together full-frame women from all over the state, which we've been able to do, and showcase that beauty in an effort to give other people upliftment. And fortunately, it hadn't been hard to do because we have some gorgeous, very positive women.
Absolutely. That is wonderful.
We're very excited about it.
And so the response from the women has been?
The response has been great. It has been wonderful. We have women from Memphis. We have women from Starkville, Grenada. They travel down here for rehearsal. It's really picked up. I think that the world, but specifically Mississippi, has just kind of been sitting here going, well, what about us? Nobody's paying attention to us. I mean, you might look up and get a plus-size model in a fashion show, but nothing's ever designated for plus-size women.
That's true.
So we want to change that. I mean, why should it be that you're going to just put us into a category when we're just as beautiful? Now, we do promote healthy living. That's a part of the whole thing. We want them to exercise, take care, but that all comes with loving yourself. Once you love yourself, you'll want to take care of yourself. You'll want to exercise. And it won't feel like a punishment. For me, I always feel like exercising is like a chore. It's not ever anything I want to do. Mm-hmm. But now that I'm learning to embrace who I am, mm-hmm. I realize that it's just a part of loving who I am. And it's not, something that's just like I'm forced to do because society says I don't look acceptable.
In case you're just joining us, this is All Things Social. We're talking with Funmi Franklin, the principal owner of the organization known as T.A.P.S. She's talking with us today about the Full Frame Movement and the upcoming event happening Thursday, November 1st, at the Lakeover Center in Jackson, Mississippi. The event is hosted by Jay Lee of Jay Lee Productions and Brooke Pretty Girl Map. There's no question that society has given only a limited amount of attention to women whose bodies measure beyond a size 4. In today's world, we know that this does not include most of our population. Well, in Mississippi, we are taking a stand against being overlooked and ignored. Women over the size of 14 have decided that enough is enough, and we are ready to take the attention we have not been afforded. Queen, tell me a little bit more about the sponsorship, how we can become sponsors of this event and organization.
Well, currently we have a good number of sponsors, but we can always use more. All you have to do is email thickandproudsisters@aol.com if you're interested. We have premier sponsorship with Sterling Photography, the El Cherie Alert, Dream Jackson, and we also have a partnership with Capital City Security. So it's really going really good at this point, but we'd love to have other people involved.
Sounds fabulous, and I'm glad to know that there's more room.
Yes, absolutely.
Share with our listeners why this movement and kickoff event is so important.
Well, I think that we need to be able to visualize this movement. I think that women have often, I've been working for a good number of years to try to build sisterhood in Jackson, Mississippi. It's been difficult. Mm-hmm. So I believe that having a visual perception of where we're trying to go will be helpful with that. So on this showcase, we're going to show you what it looks like to be confident, to love yourself, so they'll have something to associate with instead of us just saying, you got to love yourself, you got to love yourself. Now you'll be able to see confidence. You'll be able to see a full frame woman walking down the walkway, owning herself. And I think it'll be easier for people to grasp a hold to.
And what I love the most are the clothes, the fashion. And I can just imagine this is absolutely a wonderful opportunity for companies, fashion designers, to actually be able to showcase all of their fashion as it relates to making and beautifying that full-framed figured woman. So I'm really looking forward to being there and being a part of that audience, right, being able to see all of the fashion. Mm-hmm. I'm excited about that.
We have some awesome boutiques contributing to the show. We got Bishi Chrissy, who is from Canton. We got Wildflower, which is right over here off State Street. We have Royal Blue, which is on the campus of JSU. And we have Bella's Boutique, and we have Posh, which is right on State Street. And we have jewelry, people giving us jewelry. It's going to be really awesome. Like the trendy, awesome clothes that you see the plus-size women wearing, you're going to get that a lot at the showcase.
Well, like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to being there. For more information on how you can become a part of this fantastic organization or to purchase a ticket to the Fashions and Full Frames Model Showcase, call 769-233-1936 or email thickandproudsisters@aol.com. Queen, thank you for taking the time to stop by our All Things Social studios and share this must-attend social event information with us.
Thank you for having me.
I have certainly added it to my calendar, as I always do, and I'm looking forward to watching these beautiful women stroll down that runway. That's going to do it for me, Tanya Scott, and All Things Social. Queen, you take care, and I'll see you there. Join us next week when we bring you the exclusive information on all things happening here in Jackson and around the state of Mississippi. Until then, take care. Bye now.
Let me keep you company. Hi, I'm Meredith Michelle, host of Evening Jazz. on FM 88. Join me weeknights from 7 p.m. to midnight and on Fridays from 8 p.m. to midnight for all of the best in your favorite evening jazz. Right here, only here on Cool and Current, WJSU.